Boring.
Boring.
Isn't there anything else more
interesting to do? Boring. Is there anything else interesting to do? Rick, finish this already? Heck or not.
The sky in Natlan. Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan. Oh, what happened now?
What's going on? Muju and Muju.
Did you hear
Muju is your new name.
Natlan?
And Whispering Blue. How are you? Muju. What is wrong with it? It's Muju Day. Oh, that's a waste of 5k, I just realized. Whoops. I said 5 hours. May have to sleep early now. Good night. Alright, good night. This is available? Nope. Yeah, I just gotta farm. Ridiculously. I'm gonna go get some books. Apparently. I think that's where I'm gonna set my resin to right now. Not in this area though. In Fontaine actually, because apparently you have a chance to receive drops of that specific enemy you're looking for that can help you quote unquote farm what you need, right? Right? Hopefully. Then I'm gonna go straight into HSR and do that ridiculous quest. It's like 8 hours long or something like that. 6 hours? Mechanics.
careless.
Shower me with praise. Go. Huh? Phew, go. Here comes the cash. Strike a pose.
More mechanics. Stop doing that. I don't want these guys. All the characters you keep dropping.
Huh?
You don't need these ones.
Go.
I'll keep taking the books though. That's all I need. I thought I actually killed the lizard already.
Huh? Phew. Things are about to get dicey. Let my name echo in Stop that! Huh? Phew. Time to go.
Surviving with 28 HP. Brenda, heal yourself up. Don't heal anybody else up though. What, should I retire Hugh-Town? What's wrong with using Hugh-Town? Explain, what's wrong with Hugh? How? Using that weapon? What weapon? Because someone stole my other one. There you go. Well, I'm not actually like focusing. I really don't care about it right now. Maybe that's why.
Here comes the cash. May I present?
Gather.
Go. Higher, higher, pants on fire.
I don't even. It died before I can even kill it. Like what? One more set of condense. I'll go for this gold one over here. A little bit of gold can't hurt. I mean, I'm taking like 2 million but just to pull anything up, so I'll take gold. $17. Holy jeez.
Strike a pose. King.
It's always mechanics.
Go.
That was the last one.
Go. Here comes the cash.
Death.
And then I go right off this game and then go straight into HSR. It's not that bad. Nope, I'm gonna get healed. Oh.
Go.
Alright, and then condense and then walk away. That's all I gotta do. And then HSR and then done.
Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
All the area and no one, I don't care about it. Listen, here's the deal. This is what we got. Rick's problem? Rick's problem. 23 days. It's at 9%. You think that's gonna happen within that many days? Heck no. How many primos do I get? 400? Yeah, it's like 2.5 pulls. Don't care about it. Don't care. Unless you want to do it for me. Yeah, this game really does not want to give me 5 stars at all. I have time. Yeah, just don't show up to your classes. That's all you gotta do. Just don't show up to those. And then you will have time. Surely. Yeah, just don't show up to your classes. Definitely will have enough time. See, I was playing some GTA, that's why. You know GTA. We're on Grand Theft Auto. That ancient game. Trailblazer mission time. Alright, I'm only gonna focus on Trailblazer. Yep. Let's go do it. Skip and start.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Oh wait. No, don't need her, alright. Do I need her? I'm gonna do Rick. I say I'm gonna look up the character. Upcoming banners. Yep, let's see. Collect your thoughts right here. Alright. What century constellations above looking over? Only 2 are missing. You tell yourself, yeah. Tell yourself it's not gonna. $30 for you and $70 for me? Exactly. $30 for you and $70 for me. Bro. 30, 30, 30.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful, and the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if... No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh? Yes, and this aura feels so familiar. Let's go check it out together. Be very careful.
Be back. Yeah, do something.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, look at this. You got the ice cream. Any chatters want ice cream? Give me away some ice cream.
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up?
See what Rick says if you say anything.
Careful. It's a piece of black cloth. Now, where have I seen this before? What? How could they be here? Mimi! Look out! Don't give up just like that! Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with Time's power as soon as we can.
The river of souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
What?
The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
Yeah, meow.
Meow? I don't understand this language at all. Am I
Yeah, meow.
hallucinating?
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare. Ah! Don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that Swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
No, I didn't.
But just a minute ago, that gray hair of yours was all standing up. You were so scared.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the Trickery Demigod?
Disguise? No, no, no. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie.
Huh.
Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
The power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
I sure love your arrogance, Gray Mystery. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate? Aren't you a popular one? But I got two first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the Grove. Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Do you think I'll spend it all? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple?
Sounds like greed.
As long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donham.
Surprised about how, like yourself, will be joining so far to inspect the express.
Diamonds hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akima. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to
I'm surprised
leave
it's
ever
still on
since.
fire. I active gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight.
34%,
Even
yeah.
someone as gifted as yourself. Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Emphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm. The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy. Antikytherans have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used Antikytheran technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Really? But
Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
by all means, please proceed, but be careful to express. Thrusters are extremely
You honor
delicate.
me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Oh yeah, I would be careful with those thrusters. Something like this before?
Not exactly. But we Antikytherans are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
What's then the real issue with...
Hypothetically, Lord Donhong, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
I don't understand. Does this council of elders possess some secret means of divine
It's
punishment?
best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
But rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Well, guys, but I'll be frank, when visiting Down Clan, I received records of my own council elders. 8 minutes? Do I have enough of week for anything with Clash of Clans? I got a bomb. Go in.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected. Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
I am neutral.
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
One against 4. Just to confirm. Things turn ugly later. Will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
Neutral.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
No shit. Absolute. Bro, you were playing chess. I came and dropped by. And I was lurking your stream. Did you gain elo or lose elo? Let's hear it. I'm gonna bet you lost more elo than gained elo. You gained 5. That's the highest you made.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
More games than lost. What mode did you run? Okay, I select a new streamer now. Script Limbo Sauce. Hopefully I can get this game done as fast as I can. How long did this take you? 10-minute ones?
Overwhelming powers. Why? Answer me. Why do you stand in a
But how many hours is it? I just
Why
started.
do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend! Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out. Thanks for worrying, buddy.
Alright, how long did this take you to do?
To face Aquila and other potential
How many hours? Because I
threats,
just started
I
it.
must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this.
I like
training
Mem as a voice,
Following the phantoms of
as
the
a partner
past in
over
the river of
Paimon.
time. It's just like the hyperbolic time sink thing
Bro.
that the Bards describe.
It's working
7
pretty
to
well,
8
wouldn't you say?
hours?
But combat isn't
Holy
just about
shit.
strength and
Why are they
skill.
releasing quests
also
so
the right
freaking long?
Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began. It's a good thing Cartonis is the finest blacksmith in Amphorius. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part of
This
this
is gonna take a
adventurous
long
journey
time.
after all. Full of energy.
Did that guy, what versions did he write for
It's been
story?
Recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are
Pennyconey?
weak. Times
Pennyconey?
have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile.
What happened to the other guy?
I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties. Right. I must continue sharpening my skills. Eventually, I'll need to face them on the battlefield. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to let
Blaze's storytelling skills. Too bad
Sure.
they were
That's
wrong.
what I've been looking forward to.
Well,
We deserve to
Honkai
enjoy
Impact
ourselves
3rd,
after all
they
the
should have
hard
kept it
work.
in there.
Today, I'm definitely going to. The girl's little
Think I should have kept him there.
cry.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
Damn, I forgot that name I was supposed to add. Damn it. Oh yeah, this place, huh? You should just get replaced. Yeah, it won't do that for a long time. Far am I?
Here we are. Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here?
Oh, right here. Also, if you're gonna give this character a lot of reading, do what like Genshin does. Get Paimon to speak, or actually get this player an actual voice for once. Hates how long stories are, and when seeing complains, gotchas, listen. Yeah, this is too long. 7 hours?
I wonder what. Let's take a closer look.
Oh yeah, voice acting. Yeah, what I like on the shortest voice lines there are, they're fine.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall
Is-
hour.
it's
a time
36
to feast
hours?
on
Mother-
greens, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days?
We went to fishing.
Ah, you scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off
In
guard.
this- Planet for an entire year.
Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here.
For an entire year.
Go look elsewhere.
So until 4.0 drops, firstly.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Where's Paimon?
Oh, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
4.0.
You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Here,
Bomb.
look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
Oh, that's just 8 hours.
Whew, your comments cut deep. It's tough to find a good comeback. I've
So,
spent a
you know,
long time
Clash of
pondering how Wyatt
Clans?
became such an effective leader.
Yeah, I played that again.
The intangible qualities like personality and ethics.
Written up
Major
to
reason they
version
gave her family
3.8.
wealth.
Yeah.
That's the perk of growing up in a big
3.0,
city, isn't
8.
it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind.
And they're all gonna be
70%
probably 7
fate.
hours long.
Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and I mean integrity and skill.
I hope not. God. Great, welcome.
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all? What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
Huh? What's wrong with Mem?
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
Mem is acting weird.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphorius divination?
Oh my god, like, don't speak slowly.
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two
I don't
chasing each other
mind that
around.
VA got
I suddenly
replaced for
found
the
my book
MC.
Not that appealing anymore.
Just some of the voice
Never thought
lines.
Mem would be
Well,
into
I just
divination.
for me, yeah, hating
not
that,
exactly
but
a
how long
niche
it's taking
hobby.
for their
So
strike?
why all the secrecy?
Can't do anything
I
about it.
wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through.
But for like Genshin, I want the voice actors to be back by now.
A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same.
I just want them to be back or just replace
Really
them.
good at stargazing
I don't want to go
and divination,
read
especially with
for an
cards.
Archon quest.
Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques.
Best name voice actor, no streamer event. When's the next streamer event, bro?
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Hydes Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed
Smoke and
tricks
mirrors
compared
is
to
an
her
assault.
flawless prophecies.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination.
Enjoy your
It's just
Yap
a plain,
Fest.
small
I'm gonna
reason
go
to give
bother
them
my
courage
Tekken
to face
friends.
the unknown.
Yeah, then once I finish this, maybe I can become one of your Tekken friends for now. I wonder if she'd stream
Divination is
Tekken.
only meaningful when there are both good and bad outcomes. Even bad omens
Coulda
serve
done
as
that.
guidance. They can help keep us alert, right?
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things.
To get a match.
Looking back, whenever she
Well, you
interpreted a
play with
card
your
for
friends,
me,
but you just stream
I
it.
couldn't help but feel uneasy, even though I never believed in the outcomes.
You can play with your
Maybe it
friends
was her tongue.
on stream.
Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated
I
me
know
as a
what.
child.
Did that the first time? How did that go?
I
Terrible.
still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that. Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
What?
Speaking of which, partner,
So I
there's
got.
something I haven't shared
Wow.
with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us? Who's there?
Add someone on.
You
Jeez.
are...
Nice
These
cosplay.
folks are up to no good.
Black clothing, masks
Still not
decorated with
amazing?
gold and blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly. Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Well, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Even watched Clash of Clans as a new account.
How's it going, Cinny? This place.
What's the deal with going
doesn't
back and forth multiple areas?
It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Ah, now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll
flying
be as
pony.
awe-inspiring as the
Awesome.
winged beasts by Celiosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing alright. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the Golden Threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble.
Clementine. Take a breath. What's going on?
Please, something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya. It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to
how do I make
commemorate the first flame chase journey, and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Goldweaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Aglaya, Aglaya. You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The Cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil
I can't even register a Supercell account.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I'd buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others.
Forced to attack. Great. Gonna get a video up.
It's time to let go.
What?
I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
Should you start a new account in Clash of Clans? Let's talk about it.
I don't care about that.
Cannon here at Town Hall 2, and we're gonna talk about reasons why you might want to start another account in Clash of Clans. I'm gonna give you a few examples of reasons why you might consider this, and I'm even gonna show you how to make a brand new account and link it to your Supercell ID. That's the important part, so you don't lose your account. And you might be saying to yourself, "Ben, you have 9 accounts. Why would you want to make another account?" Well, let's go ahead and talk about it. The number one reason why a player might make a 3rd, 4th, or 5th account is because their main account is 100% maxed, like mine is. This is 100% maxed out, and that's the reason why I have various accounts. I have accounts ranging from Town Hall 6 all the way up to Town Hall 14, and there comes a point, especially around here, like Town.
Silver treasures. I bet there's
Oh,
some
Cypher.
here you've never seen. Come on. As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire?
Well, no,
It's even
welcome
more
back.
blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tier of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait. You've seen one before?
Yeah.
And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, Kitty. Tell me, Cyphera, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Okay, so I have no idea how.
Strange.
Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12, where the
You're clearly lying to my
to
face.
consider making a new account own unique
My golden
email
thread.
address.
Let's stop.
It doesn't trouble at all.
Address. You can't have multiple accounts on the same email, switch between your accounts, and also allow you to recover it in the future. It needs to be on its own unique email address. Each account needs its own email address. You can't have multiple accounts on the same email address, and make sure you remember the email address. I suggest writing it down and putting it in a drawer somewhere. That way you don't forget. I know I had to do that with some of my accounts because I have 9 accounts, guys. The next step is once you have that account connected to your Supercell ID, make sure you have it connected. You can press
How the fuck did I connect it?
on these arrows right here, and it should show up in your list of accounts right there, guys. The next step is to go to your settings and click on connected. From there, you're gonna press the settings button right here, and then you'll see a screen just like that, but your information obviously won't be covered up, and you're just gonna press log out. That's going to log you out and allow you to start a new account. So you see this screen right here, it says log in with Supercell ID. That's if you want to log back into one of your other accounts. What we want to do is we want to play it without Supercell ID. This is going to actually start a brand new account in Clash Clans and even take you through the beginning tutorial. And of course, once you get here, you will have to play through the tutorial. And honestly, like, one of the cool things is if you haven't played the tutorial in a while, it's kind of fun. It's a little bit different, but it is something fun. And honestly, don't waste your gems there. I'm just doing that for the video. You can just wait out that time. You don't need to waste the gems there. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to start a brand new series of this new account, but I'm actually, I think, going to let my kids play this account and start teaching my kids how to play Clash of Clans. I don't know, guys, that sounds really fun. On the tutorial stages, you can actually get away with just using one wizard. That way you can save those other wizards for farming a little bit later. Look at that. They want you to waste all 3 of your wizards. You don't need to, guys. That's something to remember in the tutorial. But I want to walk you guys through this tutorial because I want to show you guys how to save this account and make it one of your new accounts in Clash of Clans. We get the tutorial done with the 3-star, and then we go back home and we keep working on things. We keep building. We get that builder's hut right here. And when you're starting a new account, I definitely recommend saving your gems. I know I just spent gems to gem the whatchamacallit, what that stuff. We're not gonna gem the elixir collector. We're gonna save our gems right here, guys. Good time to remind you, if you are enjoying this video, leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on those notifications. All right, so let's see, we got that collector down. We gotta do storage, we gotta do barracks, all that kind of great stuff. All right, look, guys, look, for the video, we're just gonna skip through this. But I recommend just waiting that out. It's like 10 seconds. Come on. It's 10 seconds. You'll be fine. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get our barracks. And the tutorial is almost done. Once we train some barbarian boys, we'll be good. I don't even think we need to do all of that. But let's go ahead and go through the Goblin Forest and finish off this tutorial. I'm going to throw in a few barbarians and then throw in that one wizard right there. And we should be gravy, guys. We should be all good. And like I said, we got to get through this tutorial so I can show you guys how to save this account and make it a brand.
Oh, okay. I just had to play it a little bit more.
Alright.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Oh, come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it, there are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, it's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra. And don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power! You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Glyad!
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is! Let me take a good sniff of this air. This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful! Just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about, 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, Boss Lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me! Let me take a look around! Got it! Let's use that thing! Come on! Follow me, boss lady!
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady? Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me. Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick? We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. Ah, it's so refreshing. Yes, right here. What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that! Watch me!
That's a huge chest. Move over. I want to open it myself. Wow, wow. A massive haul. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from Ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Ooh, thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer, safer. You truly have the most refined taste of all thieves and employees. Let me try this on. Huh? Where is my treasure?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
This is... How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it as true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter. All right, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Cypher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
I remember, of course. Whoa! Isn't that like... Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard for miles. It's just too stupid.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing? Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Boss lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words. Here we go round the river of souls.
Look at its face. Oh my, how could something be so ugly?
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me
ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is a sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
No dirty tricks, alright? Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring. Hey, Bartolos, are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action. Should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady Cypher.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and see. Huh. Is this?
Ooh, this looks tragic. Do you think they made it to Akuma?
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akuma. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. Huh. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akuma, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan, continue to survive.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it? Speaking of the world-bearing Titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's Priestly Court?
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
Right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what, nearly 1,000 years?
Oh, I see. But you in a priest's robe? Now that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that?
Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
How ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot. Where did this roadblock come from?
Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Xandris?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy.
All right. Do you want to handle it?
Leave it to me, boss. I don't need a controller. After all, you know. Hand of sack. Looks like a charm.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
Let's go to the next room.
Hey, slow down. That question you asked me earlier. I think I just remembered something.
What did I ask?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask anything. You must have imagined it.
Oh. Is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need to relax. Alright, let's move on to the next treasure trove.
Treasure, let's go!
You know what? I forgot. I was playing Clash of Clans so much that I forgot what I was doing. I think I'm ending stream though, just to focus on my other clan account. I think I might end stream. Yeah, I'm gonna go focus on my other. See. I made a new clan account, because why not? Yeah, guys don't play Clash of Clans once in a blue moon?
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame... This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed! If even Boss Lady says so, how could I not be excited?
Do I need to give instructions here? Get ticket.
What? No. With cheaters?
Isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing?
Oh my golly, shut the fuck up.
Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here. This honor's all yours.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Just leave it to little old me.
No, I'm out of luck. Yeah, it's kind of true. Like, I paid myself up, and I'm already at the next town hall in less than, like... Not even that long. I'm just out of loot now. Get great. So you're charging me $5 for 500,000, 100,000, and a million. Yeah, I don't need any of those actually. Try not to spend any more money.
Told you, nothing can stump me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you. Don't move.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Online at
Don't say anything
top
unnecessary.
plans.
That's
Yeah.
mistress. She's listening.
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself
How the hell
more
did
and more on blind.
this person have a good voice actor?
With only the power of this little nymph, naturally I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. But you've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castor as a gray mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
Oh, I've been an hour. I'm not even paying attention to the story.
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. Replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face. Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it. 1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
Imagine how many people.
I see Lens.
The thing is, if you are stopped,
even if it's all
you gotta get this stuff.
I need you, Cyphera.
And people stop attacking you at a certain point.
Chrysos Air's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
Am I gonna get at least 1 star within 20 seconds? First attack ever?
But stop watching.
I don't think I am.
Unless you want to lose me for good. Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again.
Nope.
To see your face.
I did so bad on the attack.
Will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera. Goodbye, Aglaya.
What a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Oh, could it have been back then when...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide! Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Huh. Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kephalie's priestly court?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about.
Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaya. Isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world.
Never gonna use wall breakers.
Lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again,
Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes, what about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosaurs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen. Exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me and...
Stop it, Cyphera! I'll give you clothes, warm you up, and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because
Damn, I'm already at Town Hall level 4. Only an
not
hour.
with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love
I only spent like 20
this
bucks.
place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Goldweaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and
Trophies currently.
crime. You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have one day to
13th
change
place
your
on
mind.
my clan.
Once the action hour
With
passes,
the base.
there's no turning back.
5th. Capital Gold. 14. Captivating already. Bro, I'm not even paying attention to it. I'm playing Clash of Clans instead. I just made a new account while waiting.
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of
Dead
anxiety.
serious.
It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
Just when I did the story, bro.
From what I know, these stories are true.
I could probably just go to YouTube and then just
Today,
do a quick recap.
speaking, is the 27th Kindness. Objectively, the rise of the Cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history. Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos.
Then just stream Clash of Clans.
To
Okay,
ask the vested
how do I
interests to abandon their status,
get Clash of Clans
wealth, and ambitions in this world for a
when do
distant
stream on the phone?
ideal? Maybe no easier
And
than
stream something
creating
else
a
on the big screen? Yeah, put HSR in the tiny corner. It's funny. That's one way to do it.
There you are, Lord Donghong. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will
I lost
tear
more
you
trophies than I
apart.
gained.
Because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
It's just the... Yeah, I don't like those type of people though. I was thinking of just ending my stream.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able
That
to
line
hold
story
back.
quest for me, and then
They're lucky they're still
new
alive.
stuff. Well, I did story quest for all G game. Now I just gotta do HR, and I'm done.
Try me.
Right, you sound so cool.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to start
If you don't want to play him,
chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
this game is not peak. It's child's play right now.
Once, Lord Finan, we're not here to start a fight. We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission to buy time. So, Lord Finan, until next time.
Oh, the double cannon. Didn't expect this person to have a double cannon.
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
Like, it's fast. Farm Primos and everything on my account. I play WoW. Ain't no way.
I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run.
Stuff you don't want to play? No.
My teleslate.
No larger survivor anyway. Right now, it's just mostly just...
Aglaya. Blasted. Those guys. I've heard from more than one person it doesn't seem like a joke. Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes.
Try to convince me Natlan was good, and what's to you? Natlan good or no?
Finon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way, I won't be merciful this
I'm
time.
running out of gold. Huh. It's so boring. Damn.
Cartonis? Oh, you're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
Lord Brandon are so dumb.
Aglaya. In this form, you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered.
My journey as a human in this world has...
The thing is, I'm not even paying attention. So when I'm free, I'm gonna leave this immediately.
Our pact.
Of course. The pact I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
That's my clan leader. See if I can try to join up my other account.
Technology was, though divinity it retains, filtered out the
That'd be great if I can.
Humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Oh, 4.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
So it gives you the max level.
The city is silent.
She's gonna die later, yeah.
Tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight. And all the market stalls have closed down temporarily. I can't imagine how she could
Demigod of Death? Oh, she becomes the Demigod of Death. Oh.
Unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
Oh, I got it. I made it to join the count. Alright. 2 hours in, maybe an hour and a half. Bro, I'm not even paying attention. That's crazy. So do I just end stream? Like, I'm mostly like looking down, going on my phone, going, no. Worst part is what color is this freaking phone? It sucks. Alright. Well, I'd rather get it done.
Dan Heng came back before us. Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw
Damn.
Glaya fall
Silent
from
Hay, yeah.
Chrysos air bath.
He's the only one who's silent.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years.
Fucking achievements keep getting in my
The
way.
Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
I also don't understand. This doesn't add up. The ones who appeared in the Grove and those who confronted Dan Heng in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps...
Gotta do another attack again.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama. Also, Miss Hyacin was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Krateros.
Here, I'll do a 110 pull, and I'll stop playing G-Game if I get the 5-star. Watch. I'll just stop playing right away. Imagine. Just imagine. Stop playing G-Game right away. It's only focus to HSR.
Hyacin.
You're back. I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treeby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now. Yes, witnessed her final moments.
But she was so young.
I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings. Declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
It's fine. I can handle it. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treeby and Trinan, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond. Like they're losing a part of their lives. You should rest, Hyacin. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treeby.
You found a video
Donate can move on to their next war.
of your clan?
Sit in the first one or Art of War.
That's crazy. Balloon raid! Wait, who puts that? I hate people putting Town Hall shares of free 1-star. Oh, wait, it's only 100,000 loot. Why the fuck would you attack this? All the collectors are empty.
If I could point at the screen, I would point out how the heal spell looks a little like that Shrinky spell, except the Shrinky spell has a bit of a graphic to it that Shrinky in red.
Oh, it's another 100% down. I just attacked a clan named Fenboys. That's crazy.
That sweeper being distracted. Inferno beams doing what they can do. They're no match. No match for the warden. He is pissed. Had enough? I bet you have. Haven't done 3 parts to war in We've crossed the 15th.
War clan? Oh, man, that's right. It's a war. I thought it was not. Man, I can't even pay attention to that. I can't even listen to that video. It's so quiet. Sound welcome. Oh, I'm not a builders.
Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treeby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You
Join the
didn't do
stream.
anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey, so we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey, yet she gave everything
Or cheated?
without hesitation.
Bro.
the future of everyone.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akuma needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now.
Yeah, but now you can't do it. Bro, 3.1? You're like 2 verses behind right now.
Finan, my humble student, my trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame-Chase journey.
I need more
on a
loot.
world where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated Kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when Kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways, but my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading,
Town Hall level 6 required. Ain't no shot.
what kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Akuma still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors.
unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Thainan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Amphorius, the gate to Amphorius's future. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy, ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands? Donang, can you do me a favor? Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Amphorius the seeds of hope. Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare. Cartonis, what brings you to Marmorial Palace? I planned to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cartonis?
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right, your assessment is. Now, here, take this.
Is this it? You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn.
What, a Clash of Clans.
For battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad sword master. Yet you've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise, your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames. Its blade.
Yeah. Actually, if you type in that command, it actually brings up my actual OnlyFans.
Wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Proof.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Emphorius.
Another thing there is.
What's this?
Stored here, the remnants of Aglaya's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have a need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago. But when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heir's flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the Flame Chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide. To strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together.
Oh, double can. Didn't see it.
Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Who murdered Lady Goldweaver?
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them.
but my perspective has changed. The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Weinon has a way with words.
Fine, listen carefully.
Oh, all right.
The flame-chased journey is nearing its end. With only one Titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila! Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akama will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people!
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge.
The clan rewards totally different
that Aglaya left me perhaps
based
the
off level.
simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing.
Yeah.
It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Akama's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Gold Weaver, Aglaya, and her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
That singing sounds so familiar. That's our song, and Snowy used to love it!
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little. Now, you've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Tree.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the Flame Chase journey might not have survived.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa. Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
Oh, well, you died.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gastros. Aglaia.
Remember, Finan, after completing the Flame Chase, leave the decision to initiate the Miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaia. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child. But this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aglaia.
Did you forget me?
Forget you. Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a Titan. See you around. Finding of Aides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mightymoose.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people, tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Feynman.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Goldweaver sign from here, all the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cypher, you...
Seamstress. Tell me, does Akuma have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Goldweaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds. Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cypherer. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud to steal that gem, aren't you?
No.
And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Look, Seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face, plain as day. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cypher?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person, or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you! I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelens! And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treeby! The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream. Right?
I know, Cypher. I know.
You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aglaya. I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful, and that everyone is simple and kind. If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality? If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
Lies will always be lies, Cyphera. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Huh. Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad, I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the Flame Chase, and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the Cleaners.
Ah, I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the Council Theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cypher.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akuma closely.
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akuma yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Sacred art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with a flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akuma because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable. Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the Grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People, You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the Grove deserves some reminiscence.
And Primos just for listening to it? Really? Yeah, just listen to it. That's it, just listen. Times 11. Crazy. I want to see my gambling luck. Let's do it again. Alright. I'm done with this. I'm getting a headache from just listening to it. I need a day of actual just focusing. I guess to switch games? Hmm. I think I'm just gonna end stream. Watch some anime. Instead. Because I've just been focusing on this other thing, so... Yeah, and I also love my hero one